Holy shit, that was wild. But we're here, and I'm ready, and it's a fancy Friday, and you bitches better be ready to go. Lego!
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat, written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Friday, July 16th, 2021, and this is episode number 293 of the show. Wow. As always, Barry on Deck brought to you by the AP Law Group. If you have been injured in an accident, maybe you've had an idiot hit you from behind, not a sexual reference. I'm talking car wrecks, people. Maybe an 18-wheeler. Give them a call, 713-913-GO-AP, or visit them online, aplawgroup.com. As always, I appreciate them being the title sponsor for this show, being part of making this show possible, and I implore you, if you don't even know if you have a case, just call them. They're going to help you. Tell them you heard about them on Barry on Deck. Thank you. Well, it's a fancy Friday. We made it to the weekend. Holy shit, what a morning Daddy's had. Look, I'm going to explain to you what happened at this house, but first, as we always do, we drinking, hoes, okay? Let's do this. I got to get these drinks out of the way first. I need a drink so bad. Oh, my God. This is crazy. I was doing work around the house. This is insane. We're doing it, and we always drink ASMR style. So if you're new to the show, and I don't think, well, we got 40 already. It's possible that some of you might be new to the show. We drink on Fridays. Well, I drink every day, but we definitely drink on Friday. So if you haven't subscribed, do that. If you haven't thumbs up the video already, we got 22 likes with 43 people watching. Come on, folks, let's get a 1-to-1 ratio going. In the meantime, while you do that, I'm going to get this drink because I've earned it this morning. God damn. Let's go. Let's get this. Here we go. By the way, we're drinking today. We're drinking Crown. So this is what we're doing today. Let's go. ASMR style. Here we go. You ready? That's the whiskey. My God. Wait for the best part. Oh my God, it's always so good. Hey, listen, I love that. I don't really do ASMR. I should probably be in a hot tub, butt ass naked, licking the fucking microphone. Have you seen these crazy bitches on Twitch? They got these hoes on Twitch. They'll be like, oh my God, what the fuck was that? Why did I do that? It tasted like my own spit. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was terrible. Michael, thanks for being here. Michael said, hi, first time here. I work with Fidel. He brought me. Well, please don't worry. It's never that weird, okay? Faye said, what did I come into? Listen, it got weird for a second. I apologize. We drink on Fridays and we do it ASMR style. So cheers to all you deckheads, all the old school deckheads, all the new deckheads that are showing up today. Love you all. Thank you for being here. I shouldn't have licked the microphone. Cheers. Penguin Katie said, how come I come in and B's licking the microphone? Because I'm an ASMR master, okay? Also, folks, get your shots out. We got to do a shot because we have a birthday. I'm going to be so goddamn drunk by hour 3. It's going to be ridiculous. But hey, listen, happy birthday. By the way, this is an OG of OG happy birthdays. Happy birthday to the birthday. Really? Barry, it's one goddamn sip. Laminette, get your shit together. Happy birthday to the very first and original Patreon member for Barry on Deck, William Resendez, buddy. And he's been rocking with me ever since. He hasn't wavered. He's there. You know, we've lost some folks. We've gained some folks. But William, buddy, I appreciate you. I hope you have a very special and happy birthday. Thank you for your support, continued support. Love you. And I hope you get a hand job or roadhead or whatever it is you're into, William. So cheers. No, not Eric Resendez. There is a William Resendez. So happy birthday, William. Love you, buddy. Thank you. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. What happened? Oh my God, that's never... What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck just happened? This is not my day, people. What is happening? Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, lockjaw at it again. Yo, FaZe, I'm going to tell you right now. Mo, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Mo. Long time no see. Hey, there he is right there. William, buddy. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for all the support and for being here, homie. Very much appreciated. I don't know what happened on that shot, but it got stuck in my throat. Like I couldn't swallow it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are my eyes watering, people? All right, so the reason why I started late, some things are better left off of ASMR. A little bit. The reason why I started late is it started storming at this. No, I think I'm going to die, Fidel. I really do. Jesus Christ. That was freaking awful. I just need something without alcohol in it. Oh my God. Anyways, it stormed so fucking crazy out here. There was water coming in through my front door. I have no idea how or why. It wasn't like pouring in, but there was water puddles and the cats are freaking out and I'm worried trees are going to fall. So we're good. Just caused a little late start to the show, but we are here and we are ready to go. And as always, we start off with the chat. The shout out to the chat. And can we give it up for the other Resendez, Eric Resendez? First in the chat today, first like, but unfortunately didn't get the triple crown. Didn't get the first super chat in because Virginia Buttonweed is a Congo blocking piece of crap. And he got the first, although thank you for your generosity, VB. But he definitely Congo blocked the shit out of Eric Resendez. So no triple crown for Eric Resendez, unfortunately. But thank you both for your super chats and your support and your generosity. And thanks for being here. I'm seeing some old names in the chat too, like we always do. Let's shout out the chat and say, hey, there's Aaron J. Bryant. There's VB's $5. Appreciate you, buddy. Joe Hernandez is here. Terrence and Chris Reyes. G-Man. What's up, dude? We got the original Patreon member here, which is William Resendez. We got the first super chatter of the show ever in G-Man. The gang's all here. It's like a reunion show today. This is pretty dope. Eric, thank you for the shit. Thank you for the super chat. Who else is here? Dandy Dan is in the building. CC, love you, boo-boo. Good to see you. John Dory, Fidel. Hey, man, thanks for bringing a friend on a fancy Friday. Very much appreciate that. Alan Denson and truck driver Pookie and Flip and my sweet, sweet Donna. How are you, sweetie? Tony Garza is here. Stephen the Weather Guy with an update. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters. 76 degrees, 2.73 degrees, thunderstorms, no shit. 100% chance. I can't believe it's been a week since we lost Todd. Rest in peace, Todd. You know, the cool thing is that after Todd died, he still joined the Patreon. Yeah. Todd from the afterlife. Right there, folks. There's your Patreon member, Todd Schulman. Gone but not forgotten. And he still joined the Patreon. I miss you so much. All right, if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you got to go back and watch last Friday's show. But Todd is a member of the Patreon officially, and we'll get to that. What's up, D-Mata? Good to see you, buddy. Marsha is here. Hi from Hi Francisco. Good to see you. Rudolph with message of the day. Charles. Who else? Who else is here? Robert likes beer. The King is in the building. Are you at St. Arnold's? Well, that's kind of cool. Good for you, buddy. Uriel Villanueva is here. Who else? Jared Taylor. Walt, what's up, dude? Justin Swinford is in the building. Hello, sir. Christy. Hey, bitches. Christy was fucking going crazy last night on Sports Riot. What's up, Quinn? Who else? Clarence. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Mimi. Hey, Mimi. Good to have you here live. I always love to see you in the chat. Manny, my dog. Manny, what's up, dude? He said, finally, watching from Dallas. Where you at, bro? Why you in Dallas? You working? I'm sorry I flooded your basement, Justin Swinford. What's up, FaZe? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here, for real. Good to have you. Michael, good to have you, buddy. Thank you. You said first time here. Much appreciate you. Who else? Who else? William Mercedes, we got Mo, we got... Okay, let's start the goddamn show. Oh, Alan, thank you for the $5 Friday super chat. I also got to thank Shelby, who fired off a $5 Friday on the Venmos early, and Donna fired off a $5 Friday, and Sylvia with the $5 Friday. Thank you, three. And Alan, thank you for your super chat on $5 Friday. Very much appreciated. Drink up, he said. Thank you to Katie for the $5 Friday on the Venmo, and thank you to Jennifer for the $5 Friday on the Venmo. There they go. There's Shelby and Donna and Sylvia and Katie and Jennifer all firing off. So thank you guys very much. Very much appreciate you. In the arms of the angels. Oh, nice. So you went to Dallas? That's dope. You're going to take them to the to where Kennedy was murdered? That's what's sad, is that's what that city's most known for. But get out and about. Go to the stockyards at Fort Worth. I hear McKinney, Texas has great whores. Don't take the kids. All right, I digress. Let's start this goddamn show. Hey, we've got a lot to do. If you're here for sports, I promise you we're going to talk sports. We always start off with some shenanigans and tomfoolery. Also joining me on the program later today, hopefully Jerome Solomon will be in the house, back for his usual visit. Senior columnist with the Chronicle, host of Houston Sports Show on ESPN Radio and CW39. You know Jerome. He does it all. You guys love the segment that we do because he's always busting my balls. So stick around for that. Hopefully he joins us. If not, he forgot and I didn't text him, so it's whatevs. And then we got hour number 3. Don't forget that. If you're a member of Patreon, we're doing a 3-hour show today. So we're going to pace ourselves. Fridays are always so packed. You got Lawn Talk and Patreon updates and Jerome, and we're sitting on the corner doing dope and all, you know, we just, that's when we added the 3rd hour. But the 3rd hour is only for Patreon members. So if you want to join us in hour number 3, then you need to get your ass over to Patreon and sign up before the end of the show. And you will get the link to the 3rd hour. Go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. You can sign up. It supports me. It supports the show. It makes sure we can keep rocking with this. And then when you do, you're going to get all kind of cool shit. And once I get around to getting all the mail outs out, those of you that have signed up that hadn't got your swag yet, I promise you this weekend I'm mailing out swag. I promise. Okay. So if you're a member of the Patreon and you're new and you haven't got your tier gifts yet, they're going to be on the way next week. I promise you that. So sign up. Barry on Deck is the name. And these are our 2 latest members of Patreon. I miss Todd, but he's here in memory and on Patreon. So I hope his credit card works in the afterlife. And Robert Carbajal, dude, thanks for being here, buddy. So we are now up to 117 supporters of the show on Patreon. I'm pretty fucking excited about that. Pretty ecstatic about that. And if you want to get in, patreon.com/Barry on Deck. That's how you support. All right, one more update for you. Don't forget, if you're a Comic Palooza fan, if you're going to be there this weekend, I will be hosting Britt Baker and Christian Cage on the Sapphire stage from 3 to 4 p.m. Sunday, July 18th at Comic Palooza. I'll be the moderator. You just show up and ask your favorite wrestler, Britt or Christian, questions, and I'll moderate it. And then afterwards, we can take a picture together and, you know, maybe we'll lick each other's microphones. That was weird. I don't know why I added that. So that was strange. Anyways, I'm going to be doing this. I'm excited about this. I will be moderating the panel with Britt and Christian. I'm looking forward to it. Comic Palooza, come out. It's Sunday. I mean, the Comic Palooza is 2 days, but I'm going to be there specifically on Sunday from 3 to 4. Dandy Dan said, I wish I could go. Christian is a wrestling legend, and Britt is an upcoming superstar. Yeah, I'm kind of... I mean, look, I don't want to say I'm cool. I don't want to say I'm dope. I don't want to say I'm a badass, because I am not any of those. But I am moderating that panel. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, so suck it, everybody else. Cece, thank you for the super chat, sweetie. She said, early tea time, missed my 5. VB, I sucked. What'd you shoot, Cece? What'd you shoot? By the way, sweetie, thank you for your generosity and your super chat. Very much appreciated. What did you shoot? We all want to know. If you shot under 100, I'd do a shot. If you shot over 100, I'll probably do a shot anyways. All right, let's get to some sports. We got to get rolling here. A lot to do. I was making the headlines when the water started coming in the front door, so I didn't get to finish. But these are two important headlines that we need to discuss. Number one, Bradley Beal has been pulled from Team USA's Olympic roster after testing positive for COVID-19. And so he was not going to be there. Like I don't know if he'll probably be on the Olympics once he clears protocol and everything. But for now, in these warm-up games, no Bradley Beal. Not sure if he's even going to be back. John Morant, however, said, hey, don't call me bitches. John Morant said, if you weren't interested then, don't be interested now. I'm cool, or something like that on his Twitter. So John Morant, a little butthurt that he didn't make the team. And you know what? I ain't mad at him. I don't blame him. Let me tell you something. If I was John Morant and Team USA overlooked me and you picked Kevin Love. You didn't want me. You wanted Kevin Love. And then Bradley Beal, and I realize it's different positions, but that's not the point. You need to take the best people. I'm doing the same thing. Like, if you don't want me, you don't want me. So don't call me as your backup. Let me know, hey fam, can we count on you to be a backup if you ask me that, I might consider it. No, though. I have no problem with that. And there are going to be people that roast John Morant and say, oh, he should have taken it because, it's USA. Look, they don't have to do that shit. They're not lifelong Olympians that this is their one shining moment. He's a professional basketball player. And sure, it would be dope if he represented his country. But if you feel snubbed, you feel snubbed. And I'm not going to hate on the man for it. I'm just not. So what is this? CC shot a 118. Well, that's not good. No one does shots for 118. So what the fuck, man? He said, I'm sure you were like, what the fuck? This is not who I wanted. For the panel. Okay. So Clarence wants to know, how did I get the spot? Everybody's asking. I don't know what eggplant means. I don't know what microphone means. Oh. No, D-Mata, he's not an asshole. He's not an asshole. If you shun me, if you don't think I'm one of the best 12 players to represent, no, I'm not doing shots for Bogey's phase. No, not happening. I'll drink this bad boy. Oh, shots for birdies? Hell no. I'm not, no. You're not getting me shit-faced before hour 2, okay? I'm not going to have it. Now, I'll say this about the John Morant thing, because D-Mata says he's an asshole. I mean, D-Mata, that's like saying if you don't serve your country in the military, you're an asshole. That's not fair to say that. Some people make decisions. What's up, B-Mart? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that doesn't make you an asshole. I mean, maybe it makes you butthurt, but it don't make you an asshole. So John Morant doesn't want to go play for Team USA. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. 10 years ago, I might have been pissed off about it, but for some reason, I'm good with that. I understand the sentiment. If you didn't want to select me over some of the other people you have, don't look at me now. And you know what? Team USA in a pandemic should have already had some backups planned. Like, hey fam, we can only have 12, but we're going to have 2 more on standby, right? Big man and a wing, or ball handler or whatever. Backcourt and a front court, something. And if you know, then you know. And if not, fuck it. That's on you. Aaron Little said, Good day, deckheads. Just got home and cracked open a delicious Axis IPA by Real Ale. Good stuff. No idea what the fuck that means. Where are you guys at? Jen said, get over here, Cece. I don't know where that is. Shots because Stone Cold CC said so. No, we're not doing shots just because. No. It's not happening. Total Dallas, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Total Dallas with the $5 Friday said, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Yes, that is John Moret. And, dude, that's a really good super chat and message. That's spot on. You didn't want me. You didn't want me. Is Comic Palooza for comedians or comic book nerds? Good question, truck driver Pookie. It is for comic book nerds. I had never been. All right, chat. So I feel like I need to talk sports, but a lot of you don't give a fuck. Like, we had a surge early. We lost some people probably because I didn't talk sports, but you know what? Fuck those people. It's a fancy Friday. We get wild on this show. All right. It's both. No, but it's not. No. It's not comedians. There's no it's not Comic Palooza as in stand-up comedy. It's legitimately like comic books, Marvel, DC, video games. They have e-gaming. Yes, FaZe, they have furries. So I had never been to a Comic Palooza. And then, was it last year or the year before? Houston Sports Show went to Comic Palooza. Maybe it was 2019 because 2020 was our 1 year anniversary in March and then the pandemic happened. So 2019 was the very first time I had ever been to a Comic Palooza. And I'm not going to lie. When I walked in, I was like, look at these fucking nerds. Holy shit. I mean, that was the reaction. That was my honest to God. I'm not bullying. I'm not shaming. I was like, fuck nerds. By the time I left, I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing I have ever seen. And I'm going to tell you why. These folks dress up like fucking furries and My Little Pony and fucking Boba Fett and fucking Pokemon. I mean, there's people, it's all cosplay. It's all comics. It's crazy. And the thing is, I respected the fuck out of it by the time I left because there was this level of acceptance amongst the crowd where there was no judgment. I was literally the judgiest motherfucker at the George R. Brown Convention Center. I was like, look at all these nerds. All these, you're a nerd. I think I'm the only one that don't fit in right now. Like I'm the outcast, believe it or not, because I'm not dressed up like some Pikachu weird ass shit. I swear to God, when I went, it was almost like a burlesque show. If you've ever been to a burlesque show, like a Kiki Maroon show, it is literally like there's no body shaming, there's no judgment. You know, you got thick with 2 C's girls up there dancing almost half-ass naked, and I'm here for it. It's body positive, it's image positive, it's just positivity. It exudes that at a burlesque show, especially Kiki's. This is the same thing. Like, there's no judgment. I was literally the judgiest dude at Comic Palooza in 2019, and I left in a completely different mindset. I was like, this is so dope. I love all these people. I think all these people are dope and brave and cool and awesome, and I'm an asshole for judging this when I got here. That was my personal assessment of me going to Comic Palooza. So now that I'm hosting a panel, by the way, if you just joined the show, I will be hosting a panel at Comic Palooza. I'm excited as shit about this. I'm so pumped to be a part of this whole experience again. And I'm not even like a huge wrestling fan anymore, but I'm very excited to do this because I know wrestling fans are passionate, and I want to make sure that we have the best panel possible to talk to Britt Baker and Christian Cage. By the way, I learned, maybe some of you wrestle dorks can update me. I learned Britt Baker is a dentist. Like real life DDS. Like, yeah, that's dope. Good for her. Like, she's super smart and a wrestler. It's fucking amazing. Clarence apparently had a bad experience at a Comic Palooza. Did Lou Ferrigno take your virginity, Clarence? What happened? Why are you? Lou Ferrigno's an asshole. He actually stole my asshole. Like, what happened to you and Lou Ferrigno? I remember where I got a stiff shoulder from Sting. Oh, not like the wrestler, but like the singer Sting or the wrestler Sting? Because there's two Stings. Which one? Did one Sting die? Yeah, it is a very much judgment-free zone, Justin Swinford. Very true. I don't know what Bojo's talking about. That's a fucking weird. They're taking our jobs. What are you talking about, Bojo? Justin said I'm going to need a full report on the furry community. Oh, don't worry. There will be videos plenty, I hope. Oh yeah, some of y'all get weird on Kiki. I'm gonna ask you to keep it above board. But Fidel said I love me some Kiki. She made spaghetti tacos the other night on her stream. I saw Joe Pro in the chat. Yeah, Joe Pro loves him some Kiki, and I'm here for it. That's the whole point of me bringing these folks on. I want you guys to go be fans of all these people. They deserve it and they're worthy of it. Just don't be creepy. Brandon said, first time I met House was at Comic Palooza 2 years ago when he cosplayed as Princess Leia. All right, we have breaking news, people. I had a breaking news. Where's my, oh, there it is. Breaking news. This just in, and is to the Barry on Deck newsroom. Reverend Lord Chris Householder III dresses like Princess Leia. Film at 11. All right, I'm here for it. Rob, what's up, dude? Rob said, I had a friend who was a pro wrestler. He got his teeth kicked out in an in-ring accident. He wishes Brett Baker was on that card. Very well done. Sting was a badass wrestler. Okay. Lou ignored Clarence when he spoke to him. Yes. Film at 11. So I'm pumped about this. I'm looking forward to it. If you can come out, great. If not, I don't give a fuck, really. I mean, come out and say hi. You know, if you go. How many of you, by the way, hey, chat. How many of you guys are going to Comic Palooza? Is anybody in this chat, on this godforsaken show, going to Comic Palooza? Anybody besides me? Anyone at all? Anyone? Raise your hand if you're going. And what day are you going? I'll be interested to see. All right, let's keep rolling. I got more sports to talk about. You answer that chat and I'll intervene. Because, oh, you know what? Man, we haven't done any sports yet. I feel like if I don't talk sports, I'm going to lose some of these folks. Like these numbers drive me fucking crazy. I hate seeing the numbers go up and down like that. Just fucking drives me nuts. No, Walt, he was a dick to a kid. Oh, okay. Let's do an easy sports story just to keep you sports dorks happy. So if you recall, yesterday we talked about, I showed the video actually of Lamar Jackson playing football with a bunch of kids at a basketball court that was all concrete, and he's out there checking them and playing defense and offense and throwing passes and everything else. And a lot of people criticized him. They were like, you know, and I was one of them. I said, look, if that was my quarterback, I'd be scared to death that he could get hurt. If you're the Ravens, you're watching that video going, Jesus, bro, what are you doing? Well, Lamar Jackson had a response for everybody that thought that. Quite simply, he said, it's better to have them kids out there having fun than playing with guns and shit. So next year, we're running it back with even more fun. I'm here for that. Man. Good for him. Instead of all this injury talk or whatever the rest of us dumbasses in the media were hyping up, Lamar brought it back to the reason he did it. You got to respect the shit out of that, right? Like he could have been like, I was fine. I told them all keep their distance or whatever. No. Lamar was like, you know what? What's the problem? These kids were out there being constructive, running, getting exercise, not at home eating and playing video games, not playing with guns, not doing mischievous shit. We were on a basketball court as a family, as a group, just playing some football, having some fun. How many opportunities are those kids going to get to be able to do that kind of thing or just even be around an athlete, a superstar athlete like that? It's a one in a million thing. Total Dallas said they don't have grass in Baltimore. Listen, that's where it happened. I'm sure it was pretty organic. Okay, PB Dubs is going to a pub crawl at St. Arnold's. All right, I respect that. Manny said you haven't done sports and it's time for a shot. Okay. Now, listen, I said you guys aren't going to peer pressure me into a shot. 713 Hooligan said sports. What is that crap? I'm here for the comic book talk. So anyways, I got a volume 7, number 3 special edition Spider-Man cut and shoot. I don't know. Fucking I literally, if we're just confessing things, I have never owned a comic book in my life. Never, ever, ever. I've never bought one comic book. I have baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards. Fuck, I think I even had some hockey cards. I have never owned a comic book in my life. Also, and this is for House, who's not even here, so fuck that dude. Penguin Katie's about to lose her shit when I do this. Stop it! You guys, listen, kiss my ass, Manny. You're not my dad. I'll do a shot in the second hour. Give me 15 minutes, okay? Jesus. This show is fucking off the rails. It started off the rails. It's gonna stay off the rails. I'm here for it. What was I gonna tell you guys? Dimata said, really? I'm gonna send you some comic books. No, I swear to God, I've never owned a comic book in my life. Never. Oh, PK is gonna hate me. Justin said that explains your Avengers tales. Oh, well, get ready, Justin, if those bother you, because I watched Loki last night. Yeah! Who's a nerd? I'm a nerd. CC. What the fuck, bro? I miss CC so much for getting banned for 5 minutes. Somebody give her a 5-minute timeout. Such bullshit. So Tyler, yeah, I watched Loki. I'm so good at crying. I could just do it on the spot. It's too easy for me. I watched Loki. I'm an episode and a half in. Okay. That's literally my assessment of Loki at this point. Okay. I'm sure I need to get deeper into the season. I think there's 6 episodes. Episode 1 was okay. Right? Okay. I mean, I understand. I understand that we're setting up the next level of the Marvel universe or whatever you dorks want to. House last night, I was watching him stream on his, and he was like, "You better not get on there and say shit because this is important, and don't say it's skippable." Like, because I said Ant-Man versus Wasp, you could fucking skip that bullshit. You could have skipped WandaVision. Fucking none of that shit mattered. So okay, fine. We're setting up something. Great. Cool. We're setting up the movies. And I thought that the first episode was interesting with the little time travel thing. My only real gripe, and it was fine. I mean, you guys understand, I'm not like this hardcore like a lot of you guys. I'm not some hardcore Marvel dork. I like it way better than DC though. I'm more into the Marvel universe because they do, they bring the action and stuff, and the storylines are good. And it's also what I like about Marvel more than DC is they inject a good amount of humor, and it's good humor. It's not corny. They're not trying too hard. It's actually funny stuff. And I would be very judgy as a stand-up comic if it wasn't. But here's my opinion of the first Loki. I felt like they tried too hard to be funny. Was it funny at times? Sure. Was it interesting? Was I surprised to see Owen Wilson in there? Yeah. It was pretty cool. Okay. All I could fixate on was his nose. I could never not watch Owen Wilson and just stare at his fucking nose. I can't help it. Probably like some of you with this show. You just look at my crooked ass nose. Fuck you, D-Mata. You say something, I'm giving you a 5-minute timeout, you raggedy bitch. TDP, travel safe, my friend. What is this? Justin is probably going to die. What happened to Justin? Where? What happened? What did Justin do? What? I don't see Justin. Where's Justin? What happened to Justin? guys don't be mean to Justin. Amos said Ant-Man versus Wasp tied a lot of shit together for me. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. You guys are going to change my mind. You guys are going to fucking nerd shame me into being like, you're right. This is the best thing ever. Oh, Justin. So you're fucked, Justin. That was a joke, Justin. Nobody times out CC. You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. It was a joke, Justin. It was a joke. Ooh, CC's gonna be pissed at you, Justin Swinford. You done fucked up, homie. All right, listen. So my thing is this. Episode 1 of Loki. Entertaining? Yes. Funny? No, they tried too hard. A little difficult for me to follow. Because I don't really I'm not this hardcore. I'm the TVA and this fucking the blue square. I understand the Infinity Stones. I understand that. I understand all that. I just the rest of this stuff. I'm like, what are we setting up with the multiverse and the timeline? And okay. I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. But if I'm honest with you, I really like shit like The Mandalorian a lot better than Loki. I'm not going to lie. Mandalorian was way better to me. It was like self-contained, little mini episodes. We'll see what happens. Maybe the rest of this show is great. Okay, chat, for you dorks. For you nerds. Pink McKay said, yeah, see, I knew you'd feel that way about Loki. Just tell me, does it get better? Or do they keep trying too hard to be funny? Is it going to get better for me? Because right now it's like, I could have fucking worked. I got to buy a new motherboard for this raggedy ass PC that won't boot. Instead of being online doing my research for do I want to go with the Gigabit or the Asus, or do I want to go with another MSI that shit the bed on me? Instead, I'm watching Loki be like, hey, wait a minute, you can't. Hey, wait a minute, you can't. Okay, we get it. You can fucking move time back 10 seconds. Fuck. We get it. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. I'd rather go like Todd than just. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in remembrance of Justin. Do you guys remember the time that Justin took it too serious when I said someone banned CC? There's probably 4 people that even if I said to time them out for 5 minutes, nobody would do it. Jen, Cece, and I'm sure there's more. Justin, buddy, I miss you so much. She's gonna fucking kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. He was such a good mod. Literally though, way too serious about it. Rest in peace, Justin. Bro, you've been fucked up. CC, I'll buy you a bottle on a plane ticket to the Congo. Justin's trying to make up for it. Justin's like, CC, I'm sorry. I will buy you a bottle of whatever delicious drink you like and a trip to the Congo. CC's like, let me tell you. Okay. Fair enough. CC's like, fair enough. Congo? Trip to the Congo? And I get to drink on the... Okay. No, we're good. We're good, famo. We're good. That 5-minute timeout was worth it. Harpy said, fuck, what did I miss? Just shenanigans, tomfoolery, just some good times. New mods are getting power hungry. Sean, welcome to the show. This is on me. I was joking around when I said someone banned CC for 5 minutes, and Justin did it like a dumb fuck. Like, who does that? Why? What are you doing? Justin was such a nice little fella. I miss him so much. Let's get an F in the chat. Good shit, man. I love having you in here, buddy. It's good to see you. All right, let's do this. It's 2:54. What did Walt say? Fuck, everybody's laughing at Walt. Hey, Cece, you remember Justin took your spot at the whiskey tasting? All right. Walt, you're a fucking asshole, bro. Oh, that was an asshole move. You're a dick. You're a total dickhead. Wow, Walt. All right, let's get to a break. Obviously, Jerome Solomon's not joining us. I gotta piss, you guys. And it's 2:55. We normally go to break. Well, it's 2:54. We normally go to break at 2:55. When we come back on the other side, by the way, don't forget, this is a 3-hour show today if you're a member of the Patreon. If you're not, you can join the Patreon and catch. Hour number 3 is going to be crazy. I have something special for you guys in hour number 3. My wife sent me something. We're going to open this in hour number 3. We're going to open this in hour number 3. You're not going to want to miss it, I promise you. So we're going to take a break right now. It's 2:55. We always break at 2:55. We're going to come back at 3 o'clock. In the 3 o'clock hour, we need to talk about the winner of the Barry on Deck Weight Loss Challenge. I have an update for you. Damn it. We have a male and a female winner both. Yes. I'm going to give you that update. We're going to talk about Richard Sherman. I've got the video of him at the front door. If you haven't seen it yet, it's pretty fucking wild. We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about, or we can just fuck around. It's dealer's choice on this fancy Friday. So we're going to have a good time. Stick around through this break. Please don't leave me, you raggedy bitches. And you can go fucking around, but I got to pee. And that's what this break is for, so daddy can go empty his bladder. I will see you guys in less than 5 minutes. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Please stick around through the break. On the side, we got more fun and tomfoolery. Stick around.
Welcome back to the show. The jokes come fast and furious in the funniest 3 minutes on television. Here's BS with Barry.
I'm Barry Laminack, and this isn't what happened in sports. Let's start in the NBA, where the Suns have a 2-0 lead over the Bucks in the NBA Finals. And folks, the games really haven't even been that close. The Suns have been finishing the Bucks off so early, Chris Paul has still had time to go to bingo night. Video has surfaced of James Harden and rapper Lil Baby. I'm 47. I don't want to have to say that. Lil Baby being stopped by French police after the cops smelled marijuana. Lil Baby was detained, Harden was released, so just like his career, everyone got blamed except Harden. On a separate note, how much do you have to smoke for the French to think you stink? Come on. The Sixers' Ben Simmons, who is coming off of a disastrous free throw shooting performance in the playoffs, was seen making out on TV with Maya Jama. Not sure where the night went for him and Maya, but I'm guessing there was no easy score for Simmons. And if the playoffs are any indication, she had to expect an early exit. From the world of the NFL, Chiefs running back Le'Veon Bell's 6th baby mama called him, quote, the worst human being on the planet for ghosting her after their baby was born. And if you count the Jets and the Chiefs, that makes it the 8th time Bell has pulled a disappearing act. And since he's never held the kid, I assume they named it the Lombardi Trophy. In other sports news, Italy will play England in the Euro Cup finals on Sunday. It'll be a classic matchup of hot pizza versus warm beer, pasta versus potatoes, teeth versus gums. The Tampa Bay Lightning won their second straight Stanley Cup this week, and people in Florida are excited. Florida fans could be seen partying until the crack of 7 p.m. Just pushing their walkers down the streets and throwing their dentures in the air. They're wild. Joey Chestnut set a new world record last week by eating 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, breaking his previous toilet. The owner of a Florida-based gym unveiled plans to give all 90 Miami football players on scholarship $500 a month to advertise his gym on social media, making this the first year he's actually been able to go public with it. And finally, the U.S. track and field team announced that even after Sha'Carri Richardson's 30-day marijuana suspension is up, they will not allow her to compete in the 400-meter relay race at the Olympics. In other words, Team USA will puff, puff, pass. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports.
I got your bitch sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope.
with Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that did, those of you that did not, well, you can go fuck yourselves. Why would you leave? I mean, we sat on the corner and did dope. You had some humor and some jokes written by three super talented comedians, Chris Rogers, Son Trey, and Kenise Nana. Why would you leave during that fun-ass break? If you left, well, you just hate fucking having a good time. Hey, by the way, I want to say thank you to Michelle, a.k.a. Mimi. Thank you for the $5 Friday, but she made it a $25 Friday. Thank you, sweetie. She said, I'm catching up on my Fridays. Oh, boo-boo, you're the best. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate your generosity. All of you that sent in a $5 Friday. By the way, I want to point out, for those of you that don't know what $5 Friday is, I didn't be like, everyone sent me $5 on Friday. You guys were generous and kind enough to just make that a thing. I believe it was Keith Sager who started it because of Lawn Talk. And he would send me $5 every day, and then everyone just started doing, or every Friday, and everyone started doing it, and it became a $5 Friday. I, for one, am very appreciative. It keeps the lights on. So there you go. Wow. Really, motherfucker? I was sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope, you raggedy. Okay. Manny, you're lucky I love you as much as I do. And I love you a lot. Like, not like have sex with you, love you, but this shot is for you. And Carter said, is the one thumbs down CC? Probably at this point. That's CC. Manny said he can't start the show on time, and now he can't come back from the break on time. Yup, just like old times. Manny, I love you. And that's why, with all due respect, I want you to invite you to go fuck yourself. Cheers, buddy. This is your shot. This is for you. Leave me the fuck alone. All of you. Cheers. Okay. Yeah. Get. Yuck. Thank you to Justin. Fridays are starting to be rest in peace Fridays. A little bit. We lost Todd last week. We lost Justin this week. That first hour flew by. I went out. Nora's here. Nora gets off early every other Friday, and she's home early today. And I went out there. I was like, man, babe, that first hour flew by. She was, motherfucker, you started late. I was like, okay. All right. Go fuck yourself. You didn't need to be a jerk about it. Jesus. Only 5 more what to go? Shots? No, fam. No, that's it. Shots are done. Shots are done. I'm already going to be shit-faced for hour number 3. No, Steven, if you think Nora's going to come on this show, you are out of your goddamn mind. My wife, my shy, hates to be in the public eye, doesn't want any attention on herself. This is why we went to Vegas and got married in the goddamn drive-thru. Shy wife? No. She's definitely not coming on this show. Although, in hour number 3, we will discuss what's in this Sherman starter kit. My wife sent me this. We're going to open it together. I'll share it with you together, and we'll go through that. So we do have sports. I mean, I have stuff to get to, people. We need to talk about this. I promised you the weight loss challenge update. Let's go through this Richard Sherman thing. That way, whoever's here for sports can shut the fuck up and chill out and be like, okay, he did sports today. And then we're going to get to the weight loss challenge. I want to talk food. We got some, by the way, macaroni and cheese ice cream is a thing. White Magic ruined my life with this fucking post. We'll talk about that. More importantly, we're going to talk about Popeyes has a new menu item that I'm looking forward to. But before we do that, let's just get to this Richard Sherman thing because, as you know, he was arrested a couple of days ago for domestic violence, drunk driving. He crashed his car into a construction site. So, the video has been released. A video has been released of Richard Sherman banging on the door and threatening what appears to be his in-laws at their house. And I haven't even watched all this. In fact, when I got it, it was late in my show prep. And so I watched like the first 30 seconds. So I'm going to watch it. If you haven't seen it yet, you and I are going to see it together for the first time. Those of you that have, just chill out and we'll talk about what we see. But this is newly released video of Richard Sherman. Now we know severely intoxicated. kind of like yours truly is getting. At his in-laws' house, losing his shit on their front porch. Check this out. Or not. So you heard somebody say, "Get the fuck out of my house." You heard that? So you can hear somebody say, "You better get the fuck out of my house." I just noticed that. I didn't hear that before. He said, "Come through, bitch." Out. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was violent as fuck. Wow. I think he wants him to come through. I feel like Rain, he wants Rain to come through in his house shoes. Can we all take a second? If I'm gonna go fight a man, if I'm gonna go to somebody's house and Aaron said my shoulder would be gone after that. Yeah, a little bit. Yes, Marsha, he's drunk. And I know he doesn't appear to be drunk. Kind of like me. He's like, you wouldn't even know he's been drinking. That's how I am. You can't even tell. I didn't even lick my microphone this hour. What the? I really would. If you wouldn't have told me, if I hadn't known watching this that he was drunk, I wouldn't have known. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't have known that he was drunk. Yeah, I'm surprised the door held up. Now, going to fight a grown-ass man in house shoes is probably a sus decision. Probably wouldn't make that decision. I might have put on some sneakers. But okay.
Come through.
I think he wants me to come through. We've established now. The video has established a couple things. One, he's angry. Two, his choice of footwear to fight is sus. Three, he would like Mr. Rain to come through at some point. And the invitation to come through has been put forth. Remove the door.
That shit cute from behind the door. Come through.
That shit is cute. Okay.
That shit real cute.
I mean, dude, for a drunk guy, he's got his shit together a little bit. Look, he's trying to be all slick.
Come through. Come through.
Okay, so you can hear Ray saying, is he saying Ray, not Rain? Okay. So you can hear Ray saying, get away from the door. And he's like, come through, Ray, come through. I mean, why imagine said a couple of them plants need rain to come through. Man, they're dry as fuck. Look. They said in the report that Richard Sherman had drinking? Okay. Oh, no more shots, Manny, you fucking asshole. You got me over here slurring on words, making up words and shit. I gotta come through, Manny. Come through. Come through, Manny. If I hadn't known that this dude drank a bottle of Hennessy and vodka, as was reported on the interwebs, I would have no idea that he was drunk. Are we in agreement with this chat? Like, he looks stone cold sober, just really, really pissed off. This doesn't look like a guy that wrecked his SUV in a construction site and I guess walked there. I don't know. It's pretty crazy, man. And legitimately, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm saying crazy as in like something has set this dude off. I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. His wife wasn't hurt or nobody was hurt, they said, but kind of lost it. He's trying to put that code in, but they changed it. He did try to on the slick, right? You saw that? You saw that, Aaron? He was all boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, bop. Change the goddamn code. 2323417. Fuck! That didn't work. Look!
Come through, Ray.
He's like,
Come through.
come through, Ray. Come through. Oh, what? What? What the fuck? Yo, that was kind of wild right there. What's up, Jesus?
Ray. Come through. Come through.
What the fuck? This dude's losing his shit in house shoes. I don't. Oh, now see, that was the first time, literally, chat. That was the first time we noticed he was drunk. Like, that just looks angry. Watch this little stutter step right here. Right there. That was the first time that you get any indication that he's had too much to drink. Right there. He got a little wobbly. And then he walked off. Man. That's fucking wild. White Magic, you asshole. White Magic said that's good technique for off the ball, though. Listen. Here's the thing. Can we all give it up for the door? I mean, the real hero in this video is the goddamn door. That door was like, no, you're not getting in, bitch. No. 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 Come through. No, you're not coming through. Not me. I'm a door, bitch. I'm holding on. Oh, shit. Knocked over my glass. That door is the MVP of this video, bar none. Hands down. Eric said that's a man press coverage. Wesley said, I bet he wears a come through Ray shirt in pregame warm-ups this year. Damn, Wesley, that's genius. If tomorrow wasn't Saturday, I would make a come through Ray shirt. That is fucking genius. Yeah, that door is the MVP. That door is the MVP. You know what? That door, I think, kept him from a more serious charge. Let's be real. That door kept him from having a more serious charge. Had he gotten inside of that house. Now, a lot of people, we don't know, is this, and you guys said this in the chat. I mean, I'm not going to speculate, but you guys talked about CTE and drinking and the combination, and we don't know what it is. I'll tell you this. I have myself been that angry. I have myself been that mad while intoxicated. I don't think I've ever been that angry sober. That is definitely a drunk angry. That's a whole level of angry that you're only going to get. And the stick-to-itiveness. Because let's be honest, Ray never came through. There were opportunities to come through. The through was there. Ray could have came. Ray didn't come through. But he held out for a very long time. Maybe some of that was, really wanting to see Ray come through. And some of it was he was drunk and had no concept of time. Wessing says it looked like you drank a glass of beans. Bitch, do you know what you're looking at, Wessling? Do you understand the greatness that you are looking at? John Wessling, welcome to the show, by the way. You are looking at Sonic Ice. Because I'm fancy, bitch. Yeah, I'm drinking my Crown and Diet with Sonic Ice, John Wessling, because I'm fancy as fuck. Come through, John. Come through. Come through. Come through, John. Come through. You don't want this. Chris said it's clear that Richard and his father-in-law don't have a great relationship. But Barry and that liquor bottle relationship is a whole other level. I feel like I just ruined my mic. I'm going to have to invest in a new mic. Bro, there's no reason this crown should be this low, by the way. Come through. All right. What are we going to talk about, chat? I feel like sports, like you guys don't give a fuck, do you? About sports. John Charles Wesley. Christy, let it go. God damn it, Christy. This just in. Christy won't let it go. Y'all, last night on Sports Riot, for 3 hours, 2 hours, Christy tried to guess John Wesling's name nonstop. It was the most hilarious and sad thing I've ever seen. Justin said, that would be amazing if John just showed up at your crib. Let me tell you something. John Wessling is too lazy to get in his car and drive over here right now. Just not going to happen. By the way, why is my fucking camera so crooked? Just noticed that. Sorry, guys. I've been drinking. You guys got me all... I blame Manny. I'm Richard Sherman right now. I got it right, but then bitch let it go unacknowledged. Oh, that's true. Have you talked about the Yankees COVID deal? Eric, we talked a little bit about last night on Sports Riot. Here's the thing. What's up, Mark G? Here's the thing, Eric. If you guys didn't hear about this story, the Yankees got COVID. They canceled a game between them and the Red Sox so that the Yankees didn't have to play the game because they got COVID. I'm not going to be that conspiracy theory guy to that extent. I think it's a little sus that the Astros got COVID and had to play. Some other games got canceled. But here's the thing, Eric, that I think a lot of people don't think about. Timing is one thing. And then the fact of the matter is, are they going to play a doubleheader? Are they going to make it up? Is it going to be postponed? Is it going to be played later? And I don't think baseball is out to just punish the Astros by making them play because the players union isn't going to allow their players to be put in situations that would jeopardize their good standing, I guess. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy in this regard. I don't think baseball is out to get the Astros. I think it's sus. I think you look at it and you go, well, that is pretty interesting. The Astros had to play through their COVID scare or their COVID issues with a bunch of, call-ups. Why don't the Yankees? I don't know the specifics, Eric Resendez, but I will say this. I'm sure baseball has a really good explanation, which let's be real, a lot of Astros fans are going to be like, it's bullshit. You just hate the Astros. You hate us. But I guarantee you, if you looked at this rationally, if you took the time to read the protocol and the rules and everything else, they're not going to change the rules mid-season just because. Oh, it's the Astros? Fuck them. Oh, it's the Yankees? I mean, they're not going to do that. And even the Red Sox were like, we really don't want to play a doubleheader. Like, we really don't want to play 2 7-inning games. Maybe we can move it to later or something. I mean, you got to think about, the other teams involved in this. I'm just saying, I'm not buying the conspiracy theory of baseball versus the Astros in this particular instance. Instance? Really, Barry? Wow. Let me drink my beans. Wow. Okay, we got to do the weight loss challenge, guys. We have in our midst. Let me see. Where's my breaking news? So loud. I really need to adjust the volume on that. It's like super loud. Hold on. Can I just adjust the volume on this one? Let's try it again. Much better. All right, let's do the weight loss challenge results because Jen will fucking murder my face if I forget to do this today. So for those of you that do not know, we did a weight loss, a 6-week, I think. I don't know. I kind of petered out after week 1. A 6-week weight loss challenge. To enter, you had to send in $100 as a deposit. And if you didn't keep your end of the bargain, if you didn't get 10,000 steps a day, at least 3 days, if you didn't do a food diary at least 3 days, and you didn't do a weigh-in video once a week, you lost 1/6 of your deposit, which is about $15, $16. This was the weight loss challenge. And the reason I wanted to do it this way was to motivate you guys that entered so that, hey man, I got $100 riding on this. I don't want to lose my $100. Well, that didn't work because none of us gave a fuck about this weight loss challenge, but I do have your results for you. The winners of the Barry on Deck weight loss challenge are Virginia Buttonweed and Penguin Katie. We had 2 winners. We had Virginia Buttonweed. We had Penguin Katie, 1 male, 1 female. Virginia Buttonweed with 291 points, leading everybody. Katie was 3rd, but first amongst the females with 193 points. Here's the deal. Harpy said, oh yeah, I stopped caring about that $100 real quick. Me and you both, Harpy. Look at that bottom third. Man, me, Harpy, and House don't give a fuck. Katie! Virginia Buttonweed, congratulations. So Virginia Buttonweed, here was the deal. In order to get points, you had to, like I said, you had to do 10,000 steps at least 3 times in a week. And then you got points for that. Plus you got points for over like 500 steps over or whatever per day. You had to do your diet log or your food log. You had to like log what you eat. There was a bunch of shit. Yeah, I don't even remember. I've drank too much. Let's be real. Blame Manny if this show sucks after this. But can we all just pause for the cause and say congratulations? Because Virginia Buttonweed, Tyler, Katie, and Josh were really, really dedicated. Now, here's the way it worked. If you didn't do everything you were supposed to do, in the week, which was 3 days of 10,000 steps, 3 days of a food log, and a weekly weigh-in video that showed your progress, good or bad, then you lost 1/6 of your money, or $15, $16. So VB was penalized $50. Tyler was penalized $33. That means Tyler really did the most out of anybody. He just wasn't as active as VB. So he was runner-up. Katie, amongst the females, which was Katie, Sylvia, sorry, John, I left the J off your name, on Westling. That's fucked up. And Harpy and House were the females in this. What? But Katie, so the winners, I mean, it was all points based, and you got points for how much weight you lost at the end. You got a bump, but it was really about, look, and John bitched about this a little bit. This was really about creating healthy habits and trying to get you in the groove of getting your steps every day, getting your food every day, getting your food right every day. That was the point. Not just like who lost the most weight. It was about creating healthy habits. And if you didn't, you got penalized. Yeah, I mean, a little bit. You complained a little bit, Wesley. Good 10,000. I mean, I walked around the house. I only got like 5,000 steps. Yes, definitely Katie's buying the shots. So here's the deal. Each of the winners is going to get $566.66 plus those of you that had less than $100 in penalties have already received the balance of your deposit back. So I sent $50 to VB already. I have sent $66.68 to Tyler already. I sent $33.34 to Katie already. And of course I sent $16.67 to Cisco. The rest of us lost every single penny. And I got to give credit to everybody that finished above me in House. Like House, absolutely. If sucking a dick was in a House gold medaled in sucking dick in the weight loss challenge. 17 points. Bro, really? 17 points. 17 points. That's House. I was the worst, I thought. 25 points is pathetic. Harpy, good job for you getting 39. Cisco, 71. John Wessling with 72 points. Well done, my friend. Sylvia with 96. Josh with 111. Katie beat all females with 193. Tyler with 205. And then the winner of all of it was Virginia Buttonweed with 291 points. And by the way, not only does Virginia Buttonweed win $566, and what that includes is the money that everybody gave up for their deposit is split equally between VB and Katie. But I myself threw in $100, and then I want to say Josh Fernandez threw in some money, and Virginia Buttonweed threw in some extra money just for people to have. Just so you each got $150 a piece on top of the money that you would have won. So, but only one person could take this home. This bottle, I don't have any. Oh, do I have? Hold on. Yeah, buddy. This bottle, courtesy of Kathy Denson, was created. If you can't see what it says Winner BOD Weight Loss Challenge 2021. So Virginia Buttonweed, I will be mailing this to you, my friend. You can see it right there at all what it says. Virginia winner to BOD Weight Loss Challenge 2021. This is courtesy of Kathy Denson. She wanted to make something special for the Weight Loss Challenge winner, overall points winner, which was Virginia Buttonweed. My friend, congratulations to you. Katie, congratulations to you. And congratulations to everybody that even entered and tried. You did something. Be proud of yourself. And, for the rest of us, let's be better. Here's how I'm being better. Honest to God, here's how I'm being better. I'm doing Weight Watchers. And these are my point totals. I mean, I've been doing it every week. There's my Tuesday. I'm allowed 39 points a week. I used 43 on Tuesday. I used 40 on Wednesday. And then today so far, I've used 36. Oh, that was Thursday. 36. I had 3 left over, and then Friday today. The point is I'm still trying. I haven't stopped. And I want to ask you guys not to stop. Keep going. Get healthy. Take care of yourself. It's important. I don't want to brag, and I don't know why I did this after the fact, but the weight loss challenge is over. I didn't lose a pound during the weight loss challenge, but since I was like, fuck it, I got to get serious and do Weight Watchers. I started the week at 216. I'm at 211. Let's keep going. Let's not stop now. Katie, VB, John, Harpy, keep going. All right. I love you guys. Congratulations to Virginia Buttonweed one more time. Congratulations to Katie one more time. I'll make sure you guys get your money before Monday. It'll be in your account on Venmo, so be on the lookout for that. And VB, I'll get this in the mail to you when I send out all the other stuff that I need to send out. I promise you that. Hey, speaking of paying bills and speaking of Kathy Denson, let me tell you guys. You want one of these fancy bottles that you saw? Maybe you want that Dallas Cowboys bottle that you see on your screen. Maybe you have an idea for a custom shirt that you want to get made and you don't know where to get it made, or maybe people are charging you too much, or maybe you just have the idea but you don't know how to do the design. Do yourself a favor and call Kathy Denson. 409-466-9124 is the number. 409-466-9124. Kathy can literally make you just about anything you can think of, whether it's a gift for a loved one, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, birthdays, whatever it is. She does it all, literally. T-shirts with vinyl and sublimation, which is super important to know the difference. Epoxy, and she'll explain it to you. Epoxy jewelry, shot glasses, decorative bottles like the one I just showed you, bottle lights like I have on my set, lamps, whatever it is, she can do it. Request a catalog for the pre-made items that you see on your screen or anything that you want. She can custom make the designs to fit your individual needs. Give her a call, please, right now. She's a deckhead. She's a big supporter of the show. Her and Alan, big supporters of the show, and deckheads through and through. So when you go to Kathy for your gift needs, you're supporting a deckhead while you're supporting the show. It's that simple. 409-466-9124 is the number. 409-466-9124. Kathy Denson, and the email is kathyden2011@yahoo.com. Hit her up. I know Jeff Bell is looking for some stuff, so he's hitting her up. I implore you guys, if you need anything, If she can't do it, she'll tell you, but there's no number too big. You just need one shirt, she'll do it. You need 3 bottles, she can do it. You need a design and 100 shirts, she can do it. So give her a call. All right. Got the weight loss challenge done. Let's see what else is on my list. Jerome hasn't called yet. That's okay. Show updates are done. Comic Palooza. $5 Fridays, weight loss challenge. All right, let's do a little non-sports. I know this hasn't been the most sportsy show, but I did want to talk about this. I know we got a lot of gamers here, whether from Katie to Clarence to Chris Davis to White Magic, Walt, everybody in between. A lot of you guys are playing video games. A lot of you guys are. I can't because Activision is a butthole and banned my account because it got hacked. But I don't know if you heard this or not, but I'm interested to see if you guys will buy into this. But Netflix is going to be expanding into games within the next 12 months. Within the next year, Netflix plans on getting into the gaming realm. Now, what specifically they have not talked about. They haven't said whether it's just going to be their own proprietary games, whether they're going to allow you to play other people's games. I mean, I can't imagine that Xbox or PlayStation is going to let them play games. So I think what really intrigues me about this is how. How is Netflix going to get into gaming? Are they just going to have the titles that you can download from them instead of GameStop or whatever? So you can get a PlayStation game or an Xbox game? Or, and I feel like they would do this because, let's be real, you never would have thought that Netflix would have gone the route of, we're going to be our own movie studio. We're going to make our own television shows. But they've done both with no problems, making good content. So, couple things. I think what you're going to see is Netflix is going to scan the landscape of gaming and say, we've got enough money. We can pay developers and these gaming houses to create games for us that are unique to Netflix and to us. And then I think what you're going to see is they start to expand that into some of their offerings already, right? But I also think what you're going to see is Disney and the Disney Plus and some of these other places. Disney's going to be like, well, we've got Star Wars and we've got Marvel. Now, I'm not talking about the next year or so, but I could see Disney eventually saying, you know what? I mean, PlayStation is cool. Xbox is cool. But what if we offered, you buy a controller and you can play all of the Star Wars games, all of the Marvel games, all of the whatever games, the Disney games through our platform live across the internet. You just buy the little controller that we make and it streams to your TV or your PC or whatever it is, your phone. I could see this becoming a thing, you guys. I think this is something serious that people need to it's not going to happen in the next 6 months. You're not going to see Netflix take over gaming, I don't think. I think that right now, PlayStation and Xbox have a foothold on the market. And then PC gaming, though big, is still probably third. So those are the 3 major players. But I see Netflix with their money and the deep pockets that they have, being able to make inroads into the gaming community eventually, just like they did movie studios. Let's be real. Netflix have movie studios and networks shook. I've cut the cord. I don't really need I don't watch TV anymore. I don't go to movies. Everything I watch is on HBO Max or Disney Plus or Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime. So I think they need to be careful. I think they need to pay attention. And I think a lot of people that have the ability to do gaming are going to do that and become players, not maybe taking over. I don't think you're going to threaten PlayStation and Xbox right now, but I could see somebody like Netflix getting Xbox a little shook. Clarence said, can't wait for the next big game, Sims, Netflix, and chill. Ray, what's up, buddy? He said, hey, dickheads, I'm late, but I made it. I'm fixing up Greg Grissom's office. Who is Greg Grissom? Greg Grissom. Oh, he's a fancy pants. Oh, he's in with the Texans. Greg Grissom is the new president of the Texans. Wow. And I didn't know that. Okay, fancy pants. I see you. I see you, Ray. Ray, put a bug in there so I can hear. Don't do that. Don't do that, homie. You'll get fired. Chris said, hi. CC said to come hi. Oh, wait. Hi. CC said to come here, so here I am. Hi. Hey, Chris. How are you, buddy? Chris, tell CC I said hello. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. What's wrong with you? Why haven't you been here before, you dick face? Okay, that was aggressive, Chris. I've been drinking, Chris. These people make me drink a lot, and I get aggressive. And I just wanted to say, I'm sorry I called you dick face just now. You didn't deserve that. And I love you, Chris. I miss you already because I feel like you left. Justin said on the gaming thing, if you think about it, not many gamers, okay, it scrolled up. Not many gamers are exclusive for consoles. So if they can get the rights, they could have any game out there on their platform. There are games exclusive to consoles, but I think with their deep pockets and their money, you're right, Justin. They could either woo them away when their contracts are up, or they could get games that maybe are, hey, we're on Xbox and PlayStation. Netflix says, hey, we'll pay you what they both pay you. Just be exclusive to us. And Netflix can absolutely do that. So I think that absolutely could happen. You're right. Pete Jones said, guess my Netflix bill about to go up again. Well, I think you're going to see it similar to what you saw when Netflix first started. I mean, think about that. When Netflix first started, I got to pee so bad, by the way. When Netflix first started, Netflix was, you could get it in the mail and get that subscription only, or you could get it online, or you could do both, and you could pay for just the mail. You get what, 3 a month or some shit, 3 a week? I forget what it was. So I think you'll see something similar. Probably. I don't know what that means. My guess is it's going to be a Stadia type situation. Incarnate said, t-shirt idea for Barry on Deck. I spell like I'm searching for a song on Napster. Okay, you know what? Somebody give Incarnate a 5-minute timeout. You don't get to make spelling jokes, ho. It's not how this works. I got to pee so bad. Oh, my God. We're about to take a 5-minute break while I go pee. Then we're going to come back. We're going to finish up the show. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys make me drink too much on Friday. And White Magic's going to make fun of me for this. But, yeah, Pimp CC. CC, I love you, boo-boo. You the best. Hey, can we sit on the corner and do dope for just like 2 minutes while Daddy goes pee? Do you mind? You guys, this is your fault. This is your fault for making me drink so much. Hey, Shelby. Justin said, is this serious or a joke? I don't want to be double dead. No, he can go fuck himself. For sure. My man said, you can't go pee during the middle of a show. You're a professional. Well, I can't go pee now. I'll tell you that much. God damn it, Jerome. I was about to take a break. Joining me on the show right now for our weekly visit, brought to you by the AP Law Group, Jerome Solomon is here. Jerome.
How I managed to come on the show, you talk about your penis. It's a bad time.
First of all,
obviously my stay on here won't be long.
I've had way too much Crown and Coke. I've been drinking. These deckheads are the worst, bro. They get me drunk. They fill me full of this alcohol, and then I have to pee, and then they get mad because I want to take a break and go pee. But that's all. I can't pee now because you're here. We've been waiting on this. Welcome to the program, my friend. How are you?
Thanks, sir. Anytime. Well, short amount of time, but I'm here.
Where you at, homie? I see Charmed in the background. Oh, you're at the WB, huh? CW? You're at CW?
39. Uh-huh.
Nice.
The sports show for tomorrow night.
Right. I'll be in the studio tomorrow morning recording my part of it. Listen, man, there's
even if we got to argue about good jokes and bad jokes and jokes that you scared to do, got to get you drunk, then you'll do them.
You're not
come in all sober and you don't want to do the best jokes. You're not getting. You do an inch of mama joke. Just
you're not gonna
you white,
bro. You're not gonna
you white now. You wasn't white last time. Now you're all white.
I told that
You-
story. By the way,
throw
I
white
just want.
privilege at you throw white privilege at a brother. Damn, how am I gonna deal with that?
I told this story to John on Sports Ride and Shock. I said Jerome wanted me to do a joke where I called out Maya Jemima as Aunt Jemima, and I didn't even finish Aunt Jemima, and they were both like, no.
No, you have to hear the joke. You have to
I
have
said,
the whole
look,
context.
the context of the joke, you do need to hear it, but they were like, no, don't do that. I was like, Jerome's trying to get me canceled for the sake of ratings.
Believe y'all are just afraid. Man, just a
Listen.
little controversy is not going to kill anybody.
Man, this is not white people season right now, Jerome. It's not.
But I'm black. I would step out there and speak for you. I say, this is my brother.
That ain't gonna work.
Don't hold that against the white man.
I'd
I'm
be like,
proud to call him my friend.
I'd be like, Jerome wrote the joke. Jerome would be like,
I can't,
I can't confirm or
I
deny.
apologize for Barry for who he may have offended.
I feel like you should watch the show, but
Houston Sports Show, most popular show around. Y'all really need to watch the show because he won't be on it no more.
I miss him so much. Rest in peace to Barry's career.
But seriously, the joke was fine. I think it would have been, everybody would have laughed and would have moved on. But
Put it
the
this,
context.
I think the joke was funny, but I don't think the joke was funny if a white dude does it.
That's what would make it even funnier. Because you have been saying, I can't believe there was controversy. Look at her. Then you go, oh, I misread. You be making fun of yourself. You be making fun of white people.
And Aunt
you would
Jemima.
not be making fun of Aunt Jemima. No, you're not making fun of Aunt Jemima. You're like,
But understand, Jerome,
But
as
that's
soon
not
as a
Aunt
white dude says Aunt Jemima, it's a record skip.
that's
What did he say?
ridiculous. You just said it.
I don't make the rules, Jerome.
You
I don't
just
make the
said it.
rules. I
You
just live
said
by
Aunt
them.
Jemima 5 times here in the last minute.
I know, and I bet you I've got people's attention. Perry is a black man from New Orleans. He said, don't fucking do it, Truman. It's a setup. Perry knows. By the way, Pickle Candy said Jerome looks like he's at the club at 1:47 a.m. assessing the situation.
This the VIP room. Yeah.
In the lounge.
VIP.
Jerome's got bottle service on Barry on deck. God damn, that's funny. All right, so a lot of stuff going on in a normally quiet week. We've had a lot of stuff happening in sports as of late. And I don't know what you've been keeping up with or what you're passionate about, whether it's the NBA finals, but you've got this Richard Sherman thing that's happening, which is a really sad thing that's going on. I showed the video earlier on the show about
they got a video out now?
Yeah, you hadn't seen it yet?
No.
Man, let me look. I'm gonna run you a quick little clip. Just watch this real fast. This is Sherman showing up to his in-laws' house, and you don't need to see the whole video just to know that. So he's trying to get in, and then this happens. Now he doesn't look drunk, right? I mean, he looks.
Come through, bitch.
So he's come through, bitch. Okay, right. That's.
Come through.
And it's about 2 minutes of him standing out there just yelling at Ray to come through in his house shoes. Man, look.
He's lucky. He's lucky she didn't come through.
Yeah, he really
Clearly,
is.
he was not in the mindset to have a peaceful conversation.
No, and that's the part of it is I think that cooler heads prevailed on the other side of that door, thankfully. But in the chat here, at least, they were like, man, you just start to wonder, based on everything we've seen throughout the last 5, 6, 7 years of NFL football and what we know about, head trauma and CTE and everything else. If you start combining alcohol and other things with the potential of those issues, was this just a drunk guy or was this something else? You don't really know and you don't want to speculate, but it's very erratic
it sounds like
behavior.
y'all speculating. Would we be looking for other reasons if he was a lawyer, a doctor, or a plumber?
Well, look, I mean,
some men get mad and drunk and act an ass.
but the
over a
first
woman,
thought with a football player is erratic behavior like that. I wonder if.
But that's not erratic.
That's definitely erratic behavior.
But that's not. You don't look at that behavior and go, I've never seen anybody else do that, so something must be wrong. No, you've seen millions do that. since he did that, what was it, a week and a half ago or whatever?
Mhm.
Tens of thousands have done it all across the country. Doctors, lawyers, electricians, unemployed. What? It's not like, man, I've never seen anything like that before. So no, it ain't got a damn thing to do with football. I mean, it doesn't.
I mean, they said the
sorry,
man drank a bottle of Hennessy and a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, people do that.
Let me tell you what.
You just about to kill off a bottle right now. You've been on the air for an hour
But-
and a half.
But
You'll go banging on the door,
bro, if I drank a bottle of Hennessy and a bottle of vodka, I wouldn't be standing. I think that's part of what, when you watch it, you're like, what's going on here? He stumbles at the end of the video, but before that stumble, if no one told you that he had drank a lot of Hennessy and a lot of vodka before that, you really wouldn't know that he was inebriated, which makes you think, is there something else to this?
Even though I already know, that he was allegedly drunk. I didn't know about the bottles or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll have to watch it and try to watch it unbiased. But no, I tend to think that, like I said, the tens of thousands of people who've done that recently, most of them were drunk or high. I mean, that's just, like I said, that when I see stuff like that, to me, it has nothing to do with sports. Nothing at all.
He wanted to commit suicide
because it happens across the board everywhere. It's regrettable every time it happens, and he's lucky his in-laws didn't just shoot him through the door.
Yeah.
And we'd have a much more tragic story. He's fortunate that his wife didn't come out, because clearly he had evil intentions in mind and was out of his mind. But no, I'm not going to blame him tackling somebody to give him, and I know people aren't saying that's an excuse, but in a way,
it's a concern more than an excuse. We're not trying to dismiss it.
Outside reason other than him just being an ass.
Well,
at that moment in time. And he might not be that way always. And maybe his wife and will say nothing like that had ever happened before. I've never seen him like that until that day.
She did. I mean, she didn't say those words, but she was like, look, we love him. He didn't harm us. I believe in him. This is out of character for him. This isn't normal for him. Which leads you to believe, I mean, look, again, and this is why I think people bring it up, because what you don't want to see is, and Justin Swinford made a point in the chat, he said, what about his suicide comments? What you don't want to see is, if we can get out ahead of this, if maybe it's more than just alcohol abuse, if maybe we need to look into this, because you don't want another Junior Seau on your hands where you look back and go, man, we didn't know, and it's too late to tell now. Right? So that's the thing. It's such erratic, and I get it. Drunk people do drunk shit all the time, but there's that extra circumstance of, he does play a sport which has been proven to have these issues that affect players.
Yeah, I get that, but there's also a whole bunch of times where we're told it's out of character, and then when a deep dive is done, we find out really wasn't that out of character either. It's my simple answer, it's way too early in the story to start making pronouncements or declarations. We just don't know, you know what I mean? But based on that one incident, he's got a problem, and it could be alcohol, it could be assholishness,
Could be both or all three.
He could be an abuser, and his wife is just saying that because she doesn't want him to get into more trouble. We simply don't know.
Which happens a lot as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good point.
It happens a lot in all sorts of circumstances, but going to your in-laws' house with that level of angst that he brought,
of aggression,
it'll be different if it was your own house.
Yeah.
And she locked you out. Different in terms of you're thinking it's just me and her, right? And so a lot of guys or abusers or potential abusers react differently in those situations when they think it's just them and the spouse or the significant other, whatever you want to call it. Doing that at someone else's house completely, like that, those people it's a level of non-thinking that's pretty amazing. Like, you got to be totally out of your mind. It's the same. It's the people who do stuff right in front of the police. You're like,
Right.
what are
Well,
you just
we're
completely
right
out of your
there.
mind?
Like, why are you doing that?
What the hell? You
Yeah.
know, so that's out there. Ain't no question about it. But like I said, where it comes from, I have no idea. We won't know. We may never know.
Probably
but
not.
We certainly won't know today.
I mean, I understand why it opens it up for speculation, though. I really do. I mean, when you see the erratic behavior of players in the past, you start to see that some of that has been associated with CTE and that occurring because of football. You understand at least why people would start to speculate when they see that. And not just when they hear about it, but when they see a video like that. Because he continues. I mean, dude, he stands there for 2 minutes yelling, "Come through. Just come through, Ray. Come through." Like,
but he also, whether it's a football-related brain injury, which is what you're talking about, I mean, he's an aggressive guy. He's an aggressive football player. So, you know, and he's drunk. Y'all were saying he was drunk. So,
I mean, he was. He crashed his car in a construction zone.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
so,
yeah.
I'm just not willing to even come close to going there, just because it's. I know nobody's trying to excuse it, but it seems like an effort to attach this pitiful behavior to the sport of football and to the NFL, when, like I said, there's somebody right now banging on the door of his wife's house trying to get in to beat her ass.
Because he's drunk. Fair enough.
Because he's an ass.
Point. Yeah, it's a good point.
You know?
True.
And we ignore so many of those, but then we act like this one stands out. We ignore all the women who've been punched and hit and slapped by their man, and then we want to talk about Ray Rice every day. You know, for the one time that he did it, according to his wife, you know, and they're still together and have moved on and dealt with it. But no, I mean, that behavior disgusts me. I don't care if the dude played in the NFL or never did play.
Or what the reason is. Yeah.
Right. And I kind of don't even give a damn about the reason.
Yeah.
Unless there's a cure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and half the cure is stop drinking.
Is there a vaccine to keep motherfuckers from beating up on their spouses?
Man.
Well, shit, shoot them up.
Shoot them up. Yeah. Look, half of it is don't drink. I mean, if you can't handle it, if that's how you act, you definitely don't need to be drinking. And there's five.
You just guzzling right along here.
5 charges that have been leveled against him that the judge handed down. Now, he was released on bail. Originally, they didn't, because they said that this was domestic violence because he went there and did what he did. It's considered domestic violence, and they don't give bail to domestic violence cases. But the judge, he went before the judge. 5, some of them are felonies. This is going to be interesting, man. I mean, and I think too, it would not surprise me if he's fighting for his existence of not going to jail, where he doesn't necessarily plead insanity, but says, look, it was alcohol. And
well, let me jump in here again. And I keep trying to emphasize this. There are charges like that leveled against guys every day who don't go to jail. So if he doesn't go to jail, people say, see what you get away with as a football player? That ain't it.
Really? Is there a lot of people that don't go to, I feel like the average dude that does that's going to jail.
You does what? Beat on the door?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
And
you're real wrong.
And their car, they wrecked their car into a construction site.
100%. You're absolutely 100% wrong. There are guys who beat up on women and don't go to jail. Forget beating up on the door.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, all the time, and a woman saying he's beating on me, and he go to jail for the night like he did, but don't go to prison. All the time, Barry. All the time.
Oh, I mean, look, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's the circumstances of just a guy drinking, and then there's the level that Richard Sherman might use to explain away the behavior. That's the point I'm trying to make.
What I'm saying is, as a society, we let people walk for doing a hell of a lot.
Well, we don't. The judicial system does. I don't want the guy to get off for that.
We are the judicial system.
What?
In many ways.
You and I aren't a judge. We're not the ones handing down sentence.
in many ways, we are the judicial system because we vote those judges in. We allow them to do that. We allow them to let people walk after beating. Hell, up until kind of recently, and maybe even sometimes cases now, they still go, well, what did she do when there's a case of abuse?
That's disgusting.
I mean, that's all, but it's always been that.
Yeah.
Hell, it used to not be against the law to beat your wife.
I know.
I mean, Barry, come on.
Yeah.
So let's
no,
not
I'm not.
like,
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to say what you could see his angle being, because look, you know, a lot of people.
What I'm
have
saying
those
is he might not even need an angle. Of course, he's got to go to rehab for alcohol and say the alcohol played a huge role in it, and he'll go to counseling and all of that. But no, I'm not going to be surprised if he doesn't go to prison. I mean, did he hurt anybody? Which is what a lot of people are going to say.
No.
You know, did he actually do anything that he was all the threats, and did anything actually come of it? Because like I said, there are people who do worse than that, and we let them walk. And by we, I mean we as a society, we let them walk. They walk among us, and we don't even trip.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's inexcusable. But you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with you. So let's talk about a little something less
I got to
heavy.
run, bro.
Oh, you got to go?
Go in a minute. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I appreciate you popping in, as always, man. Good to get your thoughts on this. I wanted to talk to you about Tom Brady and the knee injury not being disclosed, but we can do that next week. How can the people locate you if they want to see you online?
At Jerome Solomon. It's an easy place to find me, but watch the show on CW39 on Saturday nights and KPRC on Sunday nights and AT&T Sportsnet almost every day. Texas Sports Nation in depth.
That's it.
Houston
Do it.
Sports Show on CW39, 10 o'clock on Saturdays. Barry's in there too.
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna throw in. I'm just it's whatever. Don't
bro.
tune in for me. I appreciate you, Jerome. Thank you for being here. That's Jerome Solomon. We're gonna take a break real quick so I can go pee. I was trying to get that in before before Jerome popped in. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break. And look, this is really actually, you know what? There is no break. That is the end of the show. That's a weird way to end a otherwise lighthearted, fun show. I'm here for it, though. We got to have those conversations sometimes. And he's absolutely right. Dudes get away with it all the time, and they shouldn't. And Jerome Solomon joining me every week, brought to you by the AP Law Group. Barry on Deck is sponsored by the AP Law Group. Yes, we have an hour number 3, Shelby. If you are a member of the Patreon, that link will be posted shortly on Patreon and on the Discord. If you are not a member of Patreon, you're going to miss it. If you want to get hour number 3, where I open this up and we see what's happening, come join us. Patreon.com/Barry on Deck. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the show. Hey, listen, that shit is necessary sometimes, Aaron. I'll never shy away from that. Do me a favor. Until I see you again on Monday or in hour number 3, which if I see you in hour number 3, I'll tell you again. But if I don't, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the show. Until Monday, be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. See you in a bit. He's making a YouTube video!